So this whole school scandal thing, I mean, it don't surprise me at all, man. It doesn't surprise me not one bit, man. That the wealthier people will go to any lengths to see their kids succeed. I mean, I know all of us would do what we could financially um, for our kids to be successful, but it's kids out there who parents you know, um, had to put up a lot for their kids' education. Had to struggle, had to, you know, get double jobs and all types of stuff to get into these big schools and for their kids to succeed. Lots of sacrifices that had to happen. And a lot of these kids now, like, man, they gonna sue these schools because they feel like, they just letting anybody in. They letting people in, and they had to struggle. They like, nah, we not going for that. So this thing doesn't shock me. Um, I was a little thrown back about um, it ended up being so close to home in Georgetown, one of the colleges in question, and a student there. And I believe that it was it was an actress. I can't remember her name, but it was an actress. She was turning herself in um, on the warrant, turning herself in, and her daughter was on a boat on a yacht with the board of trustees of the school that her daughter goes to, because she's friends with the daughter of the board of trustees. This real estate guy, he's out there. He got all this bread, but he's on the board of trustees of this school. I mean, it's not like that's wrong, but that damn sure seemed a little suspect. I mean, it's her daughter's friend, so it is what it is. But I mean, it it don't surprise me, man. This school thing, this scandal, it does not surprise me not one bit. But I feel bad for all of the other um, families who had to struggle to get their kids into school, and just the shit that they got to go through to put their kids into schools, and then to hear you got a dude out here getting paid all this money to cheat other kids' ways into school. You feel me? Like families that got the money, that got the resources, that could just put their kids through school the right way, but they just choose not to do it. Why? Because they got money. Motherfuckers think money is everything. Money ain't everything, Joe. Money ain't everything, man. Your character is what allows you to succeed over other people, man. Because at some point you got to elevate, you got to change your mindset, and your character has to be in line with the other two. If not, you fucked up out here. Because your character will live on when you're gone. Regardless of the differences you had with people, regardless of the relationships you might have lost, or regardless of people's opinion of you. You might not always see eye to eye with everybody, but at the end of the day, when you leave this planet, people will remember your character, remember who you were, remember what you stood for, regardless of all the other stuff that y'all didn't agree with, or whatever the case may be. People remember who you are, your character. And I feel like these people who have the money, that can afford to get their kids into school the right way. I mean, but damn, I mean, they was paying more than what the school's tuition was. I don't understand. I mean, I don't understand. Anyway, what I don't understand is, you got all this money. Why not go about it the right way? Now that shit backfiring. And I mean, it's a couple schools that's involved. Big schools, Georgetown, USC. I mean, there's a couple big schools this thing heated up like wildfire, man. I mean, they've been going after the collegiate players in those schools with tampering and mixing up scholarships, gifts to families and all types of shit for football and basketball players. But to see this, um, I mean, it don't surprise me. It does not surprise me, man. But again, man, that's the world we live in. You know, people gonna do what the fuck they gonna do, man. And at the end of the day, we are, you know, we make the decisions for what we gonna do. We just gotta be able to, you know, hold ourselves accountable and be able to deal with whatever, you know, consequences come, you know, based off our actions. So it's Friday. I hope y'all have a good day, man. I'm gonna try to have a good day, man. And like I always tell y'all, man, be better than you were yesterday. Feel me? 6th Man. I'm out. Y'all be